Hello guys. If you were here for the message yesterday, the energy is completely different today. For a reason! So yesterday I went through all of that, and then after I was like, there's a reason. It's not these other people, guys. It's us. And if you keep attracting the same person over and over again, I'm giving you the gift from God that it is your attachment style that is keeping these people, the people that you end up keeping around, right, are the people with the same attachment style as you. And if you have not fully acknowledged and fully invested time into seeing that you have either an anxious, avoidant, or disorganized attachment style, it still exists. For so long. Also, guys, I'm in my old room right now. So I'm at my mommy's house. For so long, I lived and I was like, well, I have daddy issues, but like that doesn't really affect who I am. Like, I'm just like, I'm chill. Like, I've healed from that. Like, I've processed everything that happened, but okay, I've processed the events that have happened, but have I processed how my brain has been different? So me personally, I have a like anxious avoidant. I'm so used to love bombing, and this, y'all seen that? I'm so used to love bombing, and I'm so used to constant like reassurance and constant like attention, that the second things feel weird, I automatically assume I did something wrong. And I literally, up until like yesterday, felt the same way. And it's so crazy that like healing obviously isn't just a cycle. It's a spiral. You're gonna address things that you thought you've already addressed. And what you think that you've healed, maybe you didn't. Not saying that like, there's something right there, guys. I know you guys see it. But stuff that you think that you may have healed, you probably haven't. And I think that God is really guiding us right now to be like, well, Spooky, what are you doing, bro? Here he come. Are you involved in the message? It's just me. It's just me. It's just me down here. Come here. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Anyway, so I've went down a little bit of a, not too deep dive, a little bit of a rabbit hole about attachment styles and how I think that a lot of us develop these certain attachment styles to cope with our parents, like not having consistent emotions, which is human, but my empatheticness hints at my anxious attachment style. I literally catch myself still trying to parent my father or my mother. Like, I parent everybody, and it's just a natural thing for me. Like, and I feel like something is wrong if I don't have to parent somebody, or if like they're already parenting themselves. Like, I parent myself, but like I don't need to. And I think for so long I say that a lot. I've developed this habit to where if someone doesn't allow me to parent them and to teach them lessons, I don't include them in my life. What's that say? My mind is beautiful and creative. Excuse me. And I think that for so long I thought there was something wrong with me. Like, why did I keep attracting these people that were narcissistic, that needed validation, that like we're like children? Why do I keep attracting these childish people? Because I didn't allow people to teach me. I taught people. I was trying to teach people how to be the parent that I didn't have. Damn. And I think that's a common thing with us, like, especially females. Like, if you grew up with an absent parent in the household, like, we are constantly searching for what's missing. What's, like, it feels like something is missing. And especially, like, if you grew up without your father or your mother, like, my dad wasn't there, like, really at all. Like, he was there a little bit, but, you know, parents that aren't there create this void in a child's heart, especially when you get to the age where you're going to school and you're getting to witness all of these other children who are a two-parent household, and who play with toys differently, who talk differently, and all of these things. And I thought, like, people just didn't like me, but really, like, these people were, like, raised in healthy households, 555 on my clock, and I just simply wasn't. And that's nothing that I can fix, and that's nothing that I can change, but I definitely am so grateful that I can acknowledge that I don't need to be texting someone all day long to feel secure. And I think this also comes down to being in relationships and finding my lifetime partner. Is I've expected people to fall in love with me on, like, the second date. And, like, maybe, like, they feel the same way as I do, but I'm convincing myself that I'm going to marry them. Like, I expect them to propose. Like, no, that's extra, but, like, I expect these conversations to come up and them to do these big grand gestures and show, like, love bomb me. You know what I'm saying? And healthy people, emotionally intelligent people, don't do that. And I've recently had someone come into my life where I've had a couple people come into my life where they were like, Tori, how do you we've hung out like 3 times, like, how am I your best friend? Like, and I'll be like, bestie, like, but it's really just me holding, like, I grip onto people when there's truly nothing to grip onto. There's nothing to grip onto. And I grip onto people and I bring them gifts and I expect these people to stay, when really everyone has a certain amount of free will. You know, we all have a timeline and a path that we can choose at any different time. We can choose to do anything different. And that choice will be our destiny. But, like, at the same time, like, it's been a little bit difficult for me to understand that people have the right to separate from me. And spooky. Oh my gosh. Spooky! Stop! Anyway. But yeah. And I think this healing has brought me, like, a lot of, like, mental turmoil. And then after, I convinced myself that, okay, now I have to let it go. I think a lot of spiritual gurus tell us that we have to let things go, when that's not how it works. Like, when you go, I heard this analogy, when you go to sleep, you don't just go to sleep. You lay down, you take deep breaths, you close your eyes, like, it happens on its own. You can't force yourself to sleep. And that's how everything in the world, like, works. Like, it's a true process. And if someone comes in your life and they're automatically telling you that they love you and that they can see a future with you and that all of these different things on, like, day 1, day 2, and you guys are spending every single day together, that person and you are emotionally immature. And this is why I have not been in a relationship. This is why we haven't been in a relationship, guys, is because we would have attracted these partners that would have wifed us up after day 2. And of course, like, if somebody knows, you know. But it's still, like, emotionally intelligent to have the slow burn. Y'all, when I tell you I've never had a slow burn relationship. Ever. Like, I've been in, like, 2 relationships, maybe 3, if I'm counting somebody. And I've always jumped head first, heart first, gave them my all. I've been channeling My All by Mariah Carey all day. I give my all to have just one more night with you. I risk my life to feel your body. Anyway, I'm a little itchy. And I jump head first, I give these people my all, and then there's just like, if somebody came up to me right now and told me their entire life story, showed me every single person they knew, you know, every single thing like that, like, I would just be so bored. Like, there would be no point in continuing a connection with someone because I already knew everything about them. 11:11 on my clock. I want to find out new things about people every single day. And especially, y'all, this light, when I used to live here, is when I first started tarot readings, and that I would communicate through this light right here. Ding dong. I'm not gonna make this message super long. I just kind of felt called to. And the guy that mows my mom's grass was outside today, and he was like talking to me about how he's been married for 15 years with his wife for 45, and get the fuck. And he was just telling me, like, don't give these men your all, because then they'll start playing with you. And I'm just like, damn, like, he right. Is what is 12:12 on my clock. As much as I want to jump in head first and try and secure some sort of stability, there is no stability in anything without time. Unless your best friend, you would not trust that girl or that man unless you guys have been friends for years and years and years. They're your best friend because you guys have been years. You've seen them happy, sad, depressed, stressed, you know, anxious. You've seen them at all points in their life, and so you can love them through all of those points. But if you've only seen someone through what they choose to show you, that's like, what is that? Fuel for the fire. Like, that's not gonna give you a healthy relationship. And so the message really is, you're healing. These things, this is like a crystal or something. Oh my goodness, I think this is opal. Guys, look up what opal means if you wanted to. I'll let you guys watch it a little bit. But yeah, 333 on my clock, 34. I think the message of this is, your person is literally here. Your person is coming. But they want you to still be open-minded about the possibility of them not being the one. And you moving on. And you still having a life. You not committing on day one. You not expecting this person to text you back instantaneously, drop everything to talk to you, because that's emotionally immature. And you don't want an emotionally immature husband. We're breaking generational traumas, guys. And honestly, like, this is not your fault. There's trillions of, I don't even know if there's trillions of people on this planet, but there's hundreds of thousands of millions of people on this planet that have the same anxious attachment style as you. And that's why so many people are getting married, and so many people are claiming that they found the love of their lives, because they're all jumping into these relationships where they both have the same attachment style and they can both feed off of their own insecurities. And God doesn't want that. God doesn't want that for you. God wants a healthy relationship where you guys can communicate and you know, give each other constructive criticism without feeling like you're being attacked. God wants you to have your person. The person who reflects the inner parts of yourself that are most abundant. And sometimes you just aren't ready for that. 15-50. Sometimes you just aren't ready for Freddy. Ice cream. Oh, but sometimes you just aren't ready for that. But what I am seeing is that, like, this is like the final step. Like, I think for so long I was kind of bullshitting and just like being like, yep, like, he's here. But that was, a light just came on. But that was me, man. Y'all see this light flickering, guys? But that was me, and my ears are ringing. That was me manifesting this person actually coming into fruition, right? Because if you're constantly speaking, oh, they're here, my soulmate is here, God's gonna force you to heal. And so if you're catching your nervous system being extremely overwhelmed and not knowing how to take this person, and maybe, I feel like for a lot of you, like, you've already just met this person, or you're going to just like run into this person. And they're not going to be texting you every morning, every night, every single day. Like, that's honestly toxic. Like, maybe they do think about you all the time. Or maybe they don't. Or maybe they think about you in a healthy manner. But yeah, I think for most of you guys, this person is here. But we've also got to acknowledge that we cannot take in what these past people have done to us in this new relationship. And so the reason you kept attracting these people is because my mom's house is on it. Anyway, is literally because you were acting as these other people. And of course, like, it's okay. We don't know who we want to be. We don't know who we are right now, but you can have this idea of yourself. I want a secure man, a happy, healthy, safe relationship. And you are still going to have to take the steps to get there. And I'm also being guided to talk about finances too. If you are worried about your financial investments or your finances in general and where you're gonna go, God is literally telling me, don't let it go. It doesn't work like that. God is just telling you to trust. And if you're seeing this and if you're feeling my energy right, last one, there's nothing else you need to do. Just be. Just be. And it'll all come to you, even though, like, maybe outside sources are asking you, like, what are you gonna do? What is going on? You are the only one that has the relationship with God that you have. Nobody else is gonna be able to tell you your story and your path. Only God is. And so you have to trust God. You have to put your faith in God, because these outside sources are not going to. They can, of course, tell you you're going to be great, you're going to do big things. But if people are telling you, like, you need to work a 9 to 5, you need to go to school, you need to, all of these, like, you need to start your bit, like, it could be anything. They don't understand. They cannot comprehend your story, because what God has planned for you has never been done and will never be done by another. Confirmation. Is that it, Spirit? And your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides are always guiding you through every moment. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. I'm seeing Mary Magdalene. Mary. I'm seeing Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Raziel, Uriel. I heard Archangel Marquise. I don't know. But anyway, I heard the key to the streets. Like, God is opening your heart right now. Yeah. And pouring out your sorrows to fill your cup with love. Because it is truly possible. Stop calling me. It is truly possible to be happy. 222. Like, it's here. They're calling you. Your soulmate is looking for you too. Like, they're calling you. That's it. I love you guys. Thank you.